Have you ever felt like you're behind everyone else? Like people understand things faster while you're still thinking? What if I told you you're not slower? You're processing more. And that's exactly why you feel different. Stay until the end because the last sign explains everything. Most people think intelligence is speed, but real intelligence is depth. And the deeper your mind goes, the harder it becomes to feel normal. You talk to yourself. You replay ideas out loud. You explain things to yourself. Sometimes you even argue with yourself. It feels strange, but it's not. Your brain is organizing thoughts in real time. You're not just thinking, you're structuring information. That's why things click later for you when others forget. You overthink everything. You don't just see one outcome, you see all of them. Every conversation, every decision, every possible mistake. It feels exhausting, but this is not anxiety. This is pattern simulation. Your brain is running scenarios before they even happen. Most people react. You predict. You doubt yourself. You question your ideas. You second-guess your decisions. You rarely feel sure. And it feels like weakness, but it's the opposite. The more you understand, the more you see what you don't know. Confidence is easy when you see less. Awareness is heavy when you see more. You get bored easily. Repetitive tasks drain you. Small talk feels empty. Routine feels pointless. You lose interest fast. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain needs complexity. Simple things don't stimulate you, so you look for something deeper, even if it's harder. You spend a lot of time in your head, thinking, analyzing, reflecting, imagining. Sometimes you disconnect from reality, not because you don't care, but because your inner world is more active than the outside one. You don't just experience life, you interpret it. You notice everything. Small changes, tone of voice, body language, energy shifts. Things others ignore, you pick up instantly. It can be overwhelming, but this is high sensitivity processing. You absorb more information, which is why you understand people without them explaining. You procrastinate. You delay things until the last moment, then suddenly you perform better than everyone. It feels inconsistent, but your brain doesn't respond to pressure. It responds to meaning. When something finally matters, you go all in. You remember random details. You forget simple things but remember strange details. A sentence from years ago, a moment no one else noticed. Your memory isn't weak, it's selective. You store what's meaningful, not what's obvious. You feel deeply. You don't just feel emotions, you experience them intensely. You understand people's pain even when they hide it. You can sense tension without words. It's not a weakness, it's emotional intelligence. You don't just think deeply, you feel deeply too. And you never stop thinking. Even when you're resting, your mind is active. Questions, ideas, connections. Your brain doesn't shut off because it's always searching for patterns, for meaning, for understanding. That's why silence feels better. It gives your thoughts space to exist. So if you feel different, too quiet, too deep, too lost in your own mind, you're not broken. You're just not built for shallow thinking. Most people live on the surface. You don't. And that's why it feels harder, but it's also why you see things others never will. And if you watch this entire video trying to understand yourself, that alone says everything.